Hello, everyone, anyone, everyone. Have we gone live? Something is not participating here in the program. How's that? I think this has to be turned on. That's the problem. There we go. Hope you're feeling well. Hope you're surviving the news. Won't you come to the circle? Listen to our tales. You will find you're not the only one who's hurting, and the light will shine in. This is where we begin. The magic work of our healing. Won't you come to the circle? Listen to our tales. You will find you're not the only one who's hurting, and the light will shine in. This is where we begin. The magic work of our healing. All alone in your room, you think you're the only one, and you're thinking that you might be crazy. So you lock all the pain and the shame deep inside, and your world is always dark and hazy. Come to the circle. Won't you come to the circle? Listen to our tales. You'll find you're not the only one who's hurting, and the light will shine in. This is where we begin. The magic work of our healing. You are not unimportant. We need all the words and the melodies to harmonize. Darker the shadows, the brighter the sun, and your tears are the stars in our eyes. Won't you come to the circle? Tell us your tales. You will find you're not the only one who's hurting, and the light will shine in. This is where we begin. The magic work of our healing. The magic work of our healing. I wonder if this is on. I guess it's on. I've got to look up here at the... let's put that on. Yes, hello. I got a couple of notes from folks. We're me. That's a song by my friend who is no longer with us. I'm sad to say she left us too soon. Julia Hickory wrote that song, and I happened to be there and wrote it down for her. So it kind of it kind of what? It feels like I have a little proprietary interest in it. And she calls that healing circle. What I thought was useful tonight is relevant. It says we need all the words and all the melodies and all the votes, all the voices. Social work here. Take these 6 vibrating individuals and try to bring them into consensus before we start. A little sharp. To love this world takes the courage. Rest assured, fear will not answer the call. Worry will not hasten the balm of peace, and anger solves nothing at all. Rest in the arms of Rest in the arms of love. Draw the circle without ending. Broken spirits now safe and mending. Welcoming arms wide and extending. Welcoming arms of love. Rest in this world takes a persistence. There are seasons of both sun and of rain. Better with some perspective of time and distance. Love won't mask the truth, but soothes the pain. Rest in the arms of love. Rest in the arms of love. Draw the circle without ending. Broken spirits now safe and mending. Welcoming arms wide and extending. Welcoming arms of love. Rest in the arms of love. Let's find a rest for a time in forgiveness. Precious quiet moments heal this day. We won't ignore the distant thunder, but right now let the troubles of the world be far away. Rest in the arms of love. Rest in the arms of love. Draw the circle. Rest in the arms of love. This is an E minor chord. Draw the circle chords in there. Well, I could make a sermon about, and you all could too, about what we've been going through. The hanging chads of our existence. But I think it's looking like a resolution is coming, and boy, we hope there are not people that want to fight about that. This is a song I wrote for kids, with kids, that little advice when you get upset, I guess. Sometimes you just don't feel like dancing all about, and your song doesn't want to come out. Things are all twisted up inside. You feel as though you'd like to run and hide. You're supposed to be a good sport, but you'd rather scream and shout. Well, here's what you do. Well, breathe in the gifts of the grass and the trees and the flowers. They serve it all to us in a breeze. They clear up the air for you and me. You don't have to be rich, 'cause they do it all for free. Now blow out everything that's bothering you. Everybody. Sometimes nothing but a great big breath will do. Sometimes things have got you feeling uptight, 'cause you've been trying with all of your might to solve a problem that's really tough. You tried to be patient, but enough is enough. And it doesn't seem to come out right. Well, there's just one thing to do. You can breathe in the gifts of the grass and the trees and the flowers. They serve it all to us in a breeze. They clear up the air for you and me. You don't have to be rich, 'cause they do it all for free. Now blow out everything that's bothering you. Everybody. Sometimes nothing but a great big breath will do. Did you take a breath at that moment? It's the power of suggestion. Monkey see, monkey do. I've had people in the audience sitting there going, I'm not breathing. Well, there's another verse and chorus, so they usually come around. Something's got you feeling sad or just downright bad. Someone didn't seem to care and made you mad. Someone borrowed your best friend without even asking if you wanted to lend. And this is just about the worst day you've ever had. Well, everybody breathe in the gifts of the grass and the trees and the flowers. They serve it all to us in a breeze. They clear up the air for you and me. You don't have to be rich, 'cause they do it all for free. Now blow out everything that's bothering you. All together. Sometimes nothing but a great big breath will do. Sometimes nothing but a great big breath will do. Oh, I played a concert at my mother's retirement home. This is some years ago because she left us a few years ago. She was a musician, and she lasted a few years after my dad died, and continued to be, in charge of everything, and saying, "Oh, I'm going to go to this old folks' home," where they lived in Southern Pines, North Carolina. Was pretty upscale, and they did not play golf, if you know that area, and but they had a great friend who was had a horse farm that they decided to move there, and moved to Massachusetts Avenue in North Carolina, in Southern Pines, and but then when my dad died, my mother thought, well, this house is too big, and she sold the house to for less than it was worth to a single mother with a couple of kids, and she gave away all my dad's tools to carpenters, several people of color, in fact, there in North Carolina. They had caused a little stir when they first moved there because they hired an African American carpenter. Just bizarre. So they had a reputation all the time they were there, and things were pretty peaceful there, really. Well, from my privileged perspective, I suppose. Let me not talk any more about that before I get in trouble. But then she decided to move to this retirement place at St. Andrew's College in Scotland County, there. But that turns out to be down in the cotton fields, and it was hard for any of her friends to make a 20-something mile trip and all. And so anyway, I played at her place, and said, do a concert for all the folks. So I get there, and it says recital at 1 p.m. after Mrs. Scott's son Jimmy will be playing a recital after lunch. So I get in there, and I found that folks of a certain age are quite happy with kids' songs too. There's a middle part in there, like high school to whatever, where you don't want to hear a kid's song, but then we get back to that we like kids' songs. So I started the program with this song. Well, so people come in early to those concerts, they like to watch construction sites and stuff, so they come in, wheelchairs and stuff, and actually a couple of people wheeled in beds that sat up, but most of the folks well dressed, and they have these posh lunches and everything, the cafeteria waited on there too, and so they come after lunch, and they've got this sound system that's like some kind of karaoke thing, and they turn it on, and I'm trying to figure out how to sing into this, and decide this isn't worth it, and I run out to my car, my van, and I got my own speakers, and I bring them in, and I'm trying to set them, and now I'm in a hurry, and there's this going on as I'm adjusting things, trying to turn it on. I just turn it off, and like the thing is still there. It's a guy with his hearing aid in the front row turned up really loud, and so we solved that problem. But he's sitting there, and one of the few married couples, maybe. No, actually, there were quite a few. I shouldn't say that way, but they're right there in the front, and she's smiling, and I spoke to her. He didn't say a word. He's sitting there, and then. So I sang that song. Sometimes nothing but a great big breath will do. And I guess he turned down his hearing aid, and it gets done, and she pokes him and says, wasn't that nice?" And she says, "I don't think that's funny. Big breasts." Oh, I think you misinterpreted the song. My goodness, do I need my glasses for this song? What this has to do with this day and age and our predicament, well, I think it does. I'm going to use my glasses. Yes, I have dark horn-rimmed glasses tonight, as opposed to my aviator metal-rimmed ones. They all came for like $2.95 from the dollar store. I don't need this, do I? I like this. An enchanted isle we live upon, surrounded by the wild and churning sea. Alas, my life has come undone. Here tell my tale, how it happened to me. Here tell my tale, how it happened to me. Gentle spirits, grant me favors three, and I shall serve you faithfully. The fire first, and water for my thirst, and for my refuge a tall shade tree, and for my refuge a tall shade tree. If we these wishes grant to you, in return you must to them be true. You must beware, wild things need your care, lest in neglect they be gone from you. Lest in neglect they be gone from you. Care for your fire respectfully, for you must protect your fine tall tree. Be good to its roots, for it bears such fruits. And last, preserve the water's purity. Last, preserve the water's purity. In feast and drink, little thought we gave to the future for which we must save, while our refuse fell in the water well, now foul and stagnant in its grave, now foul and stagnant in its grave. Little food and water have we still, but nature's bounty knows no ill. We will find a way, so for today let us live as freely as we will. Let us live as freely as we will. Then came a storm up from the west, with Arctic winds howling hungrily. Branches I did break, a warm fire to make, consumed by the flames ungratefully, consumed by the flames ungratefully. The blaze did roar, the flames grew higher, consuming all with rage and ire. Every last limb burned, a sad lesson I learned, as the steam rose above the extinguished fire, as the steam rose above the extinguished fire. branches reaching to the air. The well is dry, parched with thirst am I. Nature's justice seems oh so unfair. Nature's justice seems oh so unfair. Thus fair warning to you I make, to save you from the same mistake. Though the seeds be sown, they are not your own, and nature's trust you must not break, and nature's trust you must not break. Though the seeds you have sown, they are never your own, and nature's trust in you you must never break. Nature's trust in you you must never break. Well, that is an old song by me. Not as old as old songs that it sounds like, I guess, like an old English folk song or Scottish or Irish folk song. The old Three Wishes story, you know, you bargain with the spirits for 3 wishes. And, you know, it'd be a very short song. If I bargained with the spirits for 3 wishes and I got them, you know, so something has to go wrong. But our protagonist seems to think nature's justice is unfair at first. And that's the predicament we're in, you know. Somebody has got to save the world real soon. There are 3 times as many people and 1/4 of the insects in the world as when I was born. I've watched nature disappear. We all have watched nature disappear. What we had when we were young, we don't have anymore. What we had last year, we don't have anymore. And we don't have leadership to get something done. So let's be optimistic. Let's hope we can be the leadership, provoke the leadership. As Franklin Roosevelt said, make me do it. That's what we got to do. And speaking of environmental, ecological equilibrium, it would really help my equilibrium a lot if you might want to look at paypal.me right there, PayPal me or Venmo or something. And we depend on some contributions for admission to this concert. You know, it's free admission and free will donation. And thank you very much for doing that. And you can also make a donation on my website, and I'm getting to be a recording that of course on the website there's materials to purchase and make your life happier and healthier. Buy a songbook or a CD. My new CD, Heart in Another Land, I've had out for a while. I had it in a jewel box. I am getting the new ecological wallet sleeve cardboard packaging for our CD and remastered. You know, I won't say it was terrible before. It was pretty good, I think, but we remastered it, and it sounds really good, and I'm excited about that. And it's going to be back from the manufacturers in a week. Also, really soon we're going to have a website, a new website. It isn't just a new look to the website, but it's a whole new different, you know, wiring and setup and all of that. As well as I hope to very soon go online with a what do we call it? a subscription website that is a. I'm gonna put this guitar over here carefully. There we go. A Patreon website as well as my new website. There'll be links, and you'll get hit up when you're on the regular website. Hey, visit my Patreon website. The way a Patreon website works is you subscribe, and for a few dollars, could just be a couple of dollars, something per month, you get a lot of stuff, free stuff. And if you're in the more for a little bit more money, that would help keep me going, help me keep thinking about artistic creation. You'll be in the inner circle of people who get all kinds of goodies before other people get them. On the subject of getting anything before anybody else gets it, this is another very old song of mine. I'm not what got me with this. Who's at least 40 years old out there? I wrote that song Enchanted Isle, that's what it was called, in 1980. And I wrote this song in 1981. Nancy Rumble and I were driving to the oboist in the winter concert. We were driving to a concert that had something to do with a peace march too, and I thought this might be relevant. Close enough? Did I turn it on? I did. I think I turned it on too far. Let me try that again. How's the balance? It's the longer road I choose, with so many good friends left behind. How do I tell them of the trials and the peace I find? I'm tossed between two beacons that are mine. One burns fiercely, but the other shines. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside. And from within shine your light, bright as the day, the darkest night. You can sing it. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside. And from within shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night. You only go so far on youth, and faith is my second wind. And drawing on that sweet breath, I face Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside. And from within, shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night. Soft as the moon, strong as the sun, love and light dances within everyone. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside. And from within, shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night. Let all our hearts open wide, feeling the spirit deep inside. And from within, shine your light, bright as the day through the darkest night. I have found that giving these commercials over and over again helps drive some contributions, and I've only given one so far tonight. Thank you very much for contributions, admission if you would, but well, we don't work it that way. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm going to try something. Yeah. Don't get frightened, anybody. I got this guitar last week. Now, I've played electric guitar a lot in my life, but I got a wide neck electric guitar. This is made by, I would say, a friend now. Lewis Carroll, Big Lou's Guitars. At the end of the Great Peace March. I got this microphone down here for the acoustic guitar, and I'm gonna turn it off there just so. Nothing but peace is enough for me. Nothing but peace is enough. Nothing but peace is enough Nothing but peace is enough for me. Nothing but peace is enough. Nothing but peace is enough. Nothing but peace is enough for me. You can do it. Nothing but peace is enough for me. Nothing but peace is enough. Nothing but peace is enough. Nothing but peace is enough for me. Well, I'm full of such mixed emotions right now. I've got to say it to someone. We've got to do this more than just holidays. Got to be in it for the long run. For the long run. Nothing but peace is enough for me. Nothing but peace is enough. Nothing but peace is enough. Nothing but peace is enough for me. Well, how can weapons of war be weapons of peace? We are fighting in a different fashion. We do believe in peace through strength, but our strength is in our compassion. In our compassion. Solo la paz es suficiente. Solo la paz para mí. Solo la paz para mí. Solo la paz suficiente. Mir только мир нужен нам сейчас. Мир только мир нужен нам. Только мир нужен нам. Мир только мир нужен нам сейчас. Frieden allein ist genug für mich. Frieden allein ist genug. Frieden allein ist genug. Frieden allein ist genug für mich. Rien que la paix qui suffit pour moi. Rien que la paix qui suffit. Rien que la paix qui suffit. Rien que la paix qui suffit pour moi. Well, this song has gone to some different countries and been put in some different languages. That was Spanish and Russian and German and French. Then we needed to put it in another language. I'm trying to think what it is. What I was going to say is it used to be controversial. Russian, the evil empire. Oh, but we keep finding evil empires or inventing them. La shayella salam li. La shayella salam. La shayella salam. La shayella salam li. Arabic. We use their numerals. Somebody asked, a lot of Trump voters took a poll, said, should we use Arabic numerals? And oh no. Cool jerk. Who's old enough? Nothing but peace is enough for me. Nothing but peace is enough. Nothing but peace is enough. Nothing but peace is enough for me. Nothing but peace is enough. Nothing but peace is enough for me. I haven't been playing with. I'm going to just tell you. I mean, people, you're never supposed to mention your mistakes that you make, and you know. But when I first joined the Army band, I remember watching the trumpet section. They're all playing with no rhythm section. They're rehearsing 5 trumpets, and they're going ba ba doo da da da, and somebody hits the wrong note, and he goes, oh damn, whatever. And oh, you're not supposed to like make something wrong. They make wrong notes so seldom that it was only a rehearsal, but you know he was allowed to say, "Oh damn." With the flat pick, I haven't been doing too much of that. Something like that. Still playing around with this. Somewhere in here, like about like that. So nothing but peace. A little phrase, as we're trying to translate that, you know, tell people in other languages, nothing but peace is enough. What are you talking? It's, you know, ain't nothing but something. It's, I guess it's a little colloquial, but nothing but peace is enough. Here's a little more about nothing. Nothing about nothing. That's a double negative. This song ain't about nothing. There's no subject that I'm on. Just some harmony and some words to sing to leave you when I'm gone. This song ain't about nothing. There's no big thing I'm going through. Just a feeling that comes over me when I think about sitting around with you. It ain't about how love conquers all. It's not about lies and truth, or how the summer turns to fall, or glimpses of fleeting youth. I won't hold forth on war and peace, or the fallacy of might makes right, or law and order, or homeland defense, or young boys spoiling for a fight. This song ain't about lonely hearts, or loveless, homeless, sleepless nights. Don't want to tell you about hunger or the struggle for human rights. This song ain't about nothing, but I'd just like to say that I hope it makes you happy. Too late, I played it anyway. I won't take on the mystical or where disembodied spirits go. Won't get too outspoken political. They'd never play it on the radio. This song ain't about feelings either. Don't want you to think I'm blue. I just like to hold this guitar and the instrumental comes right on cue. This song could be about healing, but I won't play doctor here now. The music's power can be revealing of all that our hopes and fears allow. This song ain't about gratitude. The moment's so brief, but memories last so long. So thanks, you can spare me the platitudes. Just say, remember when Jim was playing that song? Playing that song about nothing. Just some harmony to leave you when I'm gone. That's an older song of mine too. Bringing back a few things tonight. Thank you for being here. Please think of making a contribution if you can to PayPal me or to Venmo James. A friend made that for me, James. Yeah, when I'm in trouble, James. James-Scott-458, and on my website the donations button there too, and we'd love if you want to take a songbook or something home with you. Be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. And may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night, ever dancing circles in the night, ever dancing circles in the night. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your contributions, and do come back next week. It will be Armistice Day, Veterans Day, and Peace Day for an expression. Do sign my mailing list, friend me on Facebook, all of those kinds of things really help stay in touch with you. Thanks for coming. Have a safe and creative night.